Happy Wednesday. It's September 9th, 2020, and most importantly, it's another day to be thankful to being on the right side of the ground. Whether you're starting your day, enjoying lunch, driving, or doing something completely different than that, I really appreciate you being on today's episode. I'm looking forward to enjoying this cup of coffee with you today. I'm still sipping on this La Colombe coffee draft latte. This one's made with oat milk, though, so it's vegan and gluten-free, and it just hits. In case this is your first time tuning in, though, welcome in. You made it, and right on time. On behalf of myself and all the other modern believers out there, happy to have you in. There's always room for one more. Hey, Sam, what are we talking about today, man?
Hey, good morning, Eddie, and thanks for all you're doing at Modern Believer. I can't wait to start my week with some of your good news.
Yes, Sam. I think you're doing a great job by being on the beach so far, my dude. Thankful to have you on today. Listen, everyone, please share the episode with one new person today. Before we begin, though, you may be wondering, Eddie, what or who is the modern believer? Great question. Here's my answer. The modern believer is you. It's our families. It's me. It's our communities. In a world with so many contrasting views, it seems that we're constantly bombarded with news that do the opposite of cheering us up. We can all agree on one thing, though, and that is that we all enjoy a positive story that puts us in a good mood and reminds us that there's a lot of humanity and a lot of good going on in the world. The modern believer is an individual that knows and believes change can happen. Let's begin. Lost engagement ring in the vast ocean of sand. Jake T saved the day. This one is short, sweet, and just wholesome, everyone. Thanks for sharing these news, Riley. As reported by Bryant Reed of WECT News in Wrightsville Beach back home in North Carolina, Jake Thomaier loved and expected nothing in return and saved the day. Matter of fact, the year, if not the entire decade, for a recently engaged couple. Congratulations to Hailey Edwards and her fiance. Many blessings and love as you both start this new chapter of your life. It's off to a fantastic start, thanks to Jake. A day at the beach went south very quickly after only after a month being engaged. Hailey realized her engagement ring was lost at the beach, of all places. After retracing steps, getting help from her sister, and even a purchase of a metal detector, the ring was not found. Hailey made her way to Facebook, made a post, and let the universe take care of it. Jake Thomaier found it and posted a picture with it with the sunrise in the background. He found her ring under about 3 inches of sand by the beach access sign. Listen, everyone, Jake could have pawned it, he could have sold it, could have kept it, could have gifted it, could have done many things, but why do that? Why? It's easier to be kind, and I'm sure Jake agrees. Thanks for being the change you wanted to see in the world, Jake. And if you're listening to this episode, Jake, I got 4 words for you, man. You are the man. I want you to think of one thing you're grateful for today. If you think of more than one, that's great too. Let's take a few seconds to be grateful. What are you grateful for today, Sam?
There's so many things that I'm thankful for, but I'm really grateful every day for my family and close friends, the support and love that they give, the happiness that they bring to my life. I think that in really tough times like this, where there's a lot of change and things feel really uncertain, I found a lot of support and just certainty within those groups of people, and so I'm really grateful for what I have.
Friends and family. Set that as your foundation, and you'll be well off. Te quiero mucho, hermano. Today, I'm also grateful for all the Bryantons and Kelseys out there. Happy birthday to you both. The world became a better place when you were born. Friends and family. Set that as your foundation and you'll be well off. Te quiero mucho, hermano. Today, I'm also grateful for all the Brightons and Kelseys out there. Happy birthday to you both. The world became a better place when you were born. The question isn't who is going to let me. It's who is going to stop me. Ayn Rand. Keep chipping away and don't let anything get in your path this week, everyone. We have a duty to give ourselves the best version of us that we can. Life throws curveballs your way, sure. But swing enough and you start hitting home runs. Staying positive doesn't mean that you have to be happy all the time. It means that even on hard days, you know the better ones are coming. Keep going and let every day's small and big successes compound onto one another. For the curious listeners, though, Ayn Rand was a Russian-American writer and philosopher. She is known for her two best-selling novels, The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged, and for developing a philosophical system she named Objectivism, which is the belief that certain things, especially moral truths, exist independently of human knowledge or perception of them. Yeah, whoa. We don't have hours to talk about that today, but always down to pick your brain about philosophies. Either way, keep pushing. Though we can keep talking for hours and hours about the great stuff going on in the world, you need to go about your day. Fly. Be free. But before we go...
Thanks, everybody, and have a great day. Try to do at least one thing that is fun and spontaneous today.
Whoa! For those of you that are not watching the video, our friend Sam just sprinted into the ocean at 8 a.m. I love it. I love it so much. Do something new that scares you today. Listen, everyone, please continue to send more good news this week and leave feedback in the form of a review, download, or follow. And share the episode today with one new person. What cool stuff is going on in your community and company? What do you want to hear about next? Comment on the IGTV video or tweet me. Ultimately, you're the one that's taking time to join me and all the other modern believers out there. And remember, we are human. It's important to feel. We all have days that we wake up and we're either in a good mood or in a bad mood. The days that we're in a bad mood, it's okay. It's important to take a step back and look around for things to be grateful for. Just because the day starts like this doesn't mean that it has to end like that. Smile. You are breathing. You are already winning. However, if it does end the same way, it's okay. The sun's going to rise again tomorrow. I want to thank you for your time and remind you that I love you. Keep on keeping on. I'm immensely proud of you no matter where you are in life. You have a friend in me. Thanks for joining today's episode of The Modern Believer, the podcast that reminds us that the good news is that there is good news. Make it a great day.